We are the knights of the appropriately shaped table.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good whatever time it is that you're listening to this. I am Mike, and I play Yobra, a tiny little surfing guru that lives in the woods, and that's all that I do, and I do nothing else. I am joined by my adventuring party, Isaac, Ike, Hand-Me-Down Bumheart. How are you?
I'm sad I miss Blake, but happy that Blake's dead.
Fair. What is your spirit wood?
Spirit wood is oak.
Okay.
Like Professor, and for a fighter, I cannot seem to hit any of my strength checks.
You are really good at fighting, but really bad at fighting things not in combat.
Yeah, I'm like an immovable object.
Yeah. Avocado, played by Jake Perry. What is your spirit wood?
My spirit wood is maple.
Ooh. Do you have any good guesses on why that would be?
I'm just gonna guess it's because I played baseball and maple is the most popular wood for baseball bats.
Isn't it? There's something related to Canada.
Maple leaves, guys.
Maple leaves.
He has leaves all over his body.
Maple syrup thing.
I just thought it was a pretty tree, and I thought you were a beautiful human being.
Oh.
And then we have Amelia, who plays Nick L. Bach. What is your tree of choice?
My tree is an aspen, and you know it's an aspen because of the way it is.
You can always tell Amelia's on the show, but because of the way she is. But we are going to go back to the Forbidden Forest. You have been introduced to Yobra, who kicked the crap out of some bandits. My dogs are currently having a great time behind me. Sorry, Isaac, I don't want you to feel left out. You're an oak tree.
Is oak a dumb tree?
It's strong but dense. So, Yobra has been trying to get you guys to build something in the, Forbidden Woods, not Forbidden Forest. That it would be a Harry Potter thing. But he has been trying to get you to build your own surfboards. Isaac, as Hammy, has cut out a little piece vertically, which will allow the tree to remain standing, but it is crazy to look at. Who would like to go next?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Nick takes the axe, does a little toss in the air, and catches it, and goes for it. What do you want me to roll?
Give me a strength check. Actually, with a toss in the air, it seems like you're trying to perform. This is all a big show, so give me a performance check. You're
playing
the part of a lumberjack.
A 12 plus performance is pretty good, I believe. Oh, plus 9 for performance.
Playing the role
Sweet.
of lumberjack.
Yes.
Okay.
Channeling my lumberjack, and I absolutely crush it.
Okay. You cut the tree almost perfectly surfboard shaped. All it's going to take is a little bit of sanding and waxing, and it'll be rocking and rolling. Avocado.
I take the axe, and I'm really mad at myself that it took me so long to figure this out. Being that my trait is based off of my spirit is based off of autumn. I feel like I probably should have known how to cut down a tree, but it is what it is. So I just take the axe. I have a sad little look on my face as I go to make the same chop out of the tree.
Okay.
So strength check for me.
What if you have a different check that you would like to convince me you should make? I'm all ears, but I think strength makes sense.
I feel like my nature check is pretty good just because I'm a nature boy.
Just knowing where to cut it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, give me a nature check.
19.
Okay, you also cut a very, very good piece of the tree out. So we have a oak block of something, we have a maple almost board, and we have an aspen pretty close to a surfboard. You can tell by the way it is. You all bring your boards back to Yobra's little shack, and he offers you all some tea. And he goes, "First trial you have passed, but many things you must do to achieve Stoke. To be Stoke, you must learn to wax the board and sand the board. You must learn to carve the board. And we're going to learn all as team. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
All right. And then, boom, 80s action montage starts happening. You guys are scrubbing the floor. You're running up and down mountains. You're doing all sorts of silly things with him on your back, and you're doing bench presses in the yard. Everybody give me a performance check.
18.
18.
10.
All right. Two of you are getting really into scrubbing the floor. It's like a paint the fence scene from Karate Kid, and you guys are like getting really into it, and you're getting ready. And Ike, you aren't buying into it, and your surfboard's it's gonna look pretty crummy if you keep this up. Next up, you all have a little tree branch. You're trying to whittle a fish, and he's going, "Big trout, make me big happy." All of you give me a, what would that be? Give me a
Sleight of hand, maybe?
I'll buy that for a nickel. Yeah, give me a sleight of hand.
Oh,
15.
10. 10.
15.
Okay. So your sides of your boards are going to look at least pretty solid. Hammy and Avocado, Nikki, you just don't have the upper body strength to do it. I'm sorry. And you're just trying to cut it, and your fish looks rough. And you guys get to the end of this, and then he looks and shows each of you your finished boards. And Hammy, yours is a oak. Calling it a surfboard is doing it a service. But
The board is carrying the word here.
it's board of surfing, not surfboard.
It's just like a
Guys.
plank of wood.
I think we need to find the legendary surfboard.
Avocados is actually, it's a pretty solid board. So this is a nice maple surfboard. You can go ahead and add this to your inventory, and it will give you a +2 on any surfing checks.
Perfect.
And then, Nikki, you had an almost perfect cut. You had a pretty solid sanding and waxing, and then trying to get the edges is good-ish. So you're going to get +2 on surfing as well, but you're going to have disadvantage on any change of direction on a surfboard.
I'm gonna write that down. Is Hammy gonna use his surfboard as kindling, or?
Hammy, you have a surfboard that if you wanted to enter the competition, you could. You would be allowed. You would have disadvantage on every roll.
Well, he has the +5 from the hammer.
Maybe Hammy goes, "Oh, I probably should have used these," and he pulls out woodcarver's tools that he's had the entire game. He goes, "Oh, these probably would have come in handy, wouldn't they?"
Oh, God, Hammy. What are we going to do with you?
You know what? That's it. You lose your rod privileges, and I take my rod back from you. Avocado.
You
Sorry.
lose your rod privileges is wild to say. That is wild to say out loud. Cool. And then, Yobra has revealed each of your boards to you, and he goes, "Many fun we had. I hope to see you again, big soon."
Goodbye, yo, brah.
Big soon.
My shaka.
We have learned much from you.
Remember, Asa, dude.
That's the only thing he says normally.
Oh goodness, that was good. I can't believe I wanted to go find the lost surfboard first. Meeting yo bro was the best thing I could have imagined.
Maybe you'll meet him later. Oh, and also, while you guys were training, the bandits ran back to the cave with their tails between their legs. So
They better run. All right, should we head back and talk to the ghosts?
Sure. Quick question. How much time has passed? Are we still good on time for
great.
surf competition?
Great question. So you had 1 week from the time that you arrived. You spent 1 day just in the shipwreck trying to not die. You spent another full day with Yobra in your 80s action scene montage and going through all of your things. So you have approximately 5 days left.
Sweet.
And the day is ending on your third day right now.
Okay.
So we still need to go. We probably should find Hammy another surfboard. Go find that one for him, and we need to. I think we also need to investigate the competition, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember hearing that there were big bad boys here, right? So yeah, like in like the tavern or something like that. So one of those things. What do you guys want to do?
I think we go scout the competition. Because worst case, if we can't find the lost surfboard, then Hammy can still surf on the block of wood. But I'd like to know who we're up against.
Okay. Right. I think only one of us has to win, right?
Well, I do have +5 with my hammer to surfing, but I don't have a surfboard. So I think
You
if I
have
get-
one. It's just pretty bad.
he never gave me any. I never got any stats for my board, so I just assumed
It's
I don't know
just
if this thing
Yeah,
disadvantage on throws.
everything.
it doesn't even float. It just sinks to the bottom of the ocean.
I have a question, Mike.
What's up?
Did we investigate a lot of the pirate ships, or did we miss some of it?
You have seen the entire half of the pirate ships as they're moving towards the cliffside. There is other stuff as you move out towards the water.
Oh, so we haven't even seen all the ships, too. We can do that, I guess, before we go get the surfboard.
We
Okay,
have to find my brother's remains before we leave town.
yeah, I agree.
Just the one, though.
So we
But we
the
have
one-
time. We're on a time crunch for the surf competition. We're not on a time crunch for Brothers Remains.
Agree. All right, so should we go scope out the competition?
Yes.
I think, what was that building called? I don't remember.
Lost Coast Cervezas.
Didn't we already go to the Cervezas, though?
There is the not cervezas. There is the
It was like a
the
hall.
surfing hall.
Yeah, surfing hall.
Surf
Okay.
hall. Got it. Yeah, let's go there.
Give me one moment. Alrighty, so as you walk into the surf hall, you are first of all just taken aback with the grandeur of the entryway. There are, similar to a ski lodge, you see everybody's surfboards are lined up, and you even see some water skis for some really freaky people. You notice that the room is full of everybody having a good time and knocking back their surf vases and having generally clever conversation, but you notice in the corner there are, so back right corner, you see two guys in a eerily similar cold steel armor to the people that you saw in Cliche Cavern. To your left, you see a couple of people that are also from out of town. One is a half-elf and one is a dwarf, and they're having a chuckling conversation over some beers. You notice that the rest of the hall is filled with, some people that you've seen before. So you see the twins, Salty and Slide McGlide. You see Summer in her fantasy jeans. You see the mayor. And you also see a giant, not giant, but above average sized half-orc clad in gold armor that it seems like most of the town is trying to talk to. So, who'd you guys like to talk to?
Most of the town is trying to talk to him like he's some sort of celebrity. Cool. So wait, do we know? You said we know some of the people, like the twins. You said we know.
Yeah,
We
that
know them.
obviously.
The fortune tellers.
The Sears.
Oh, the Sears. Okay.
Salty and Slide McGlide. How can you miss that?
Let's not go over there because I'll end up losing more money. I say we try to talk to the half-orc, the famous guy. I want to know what's so cool about him.
Okay. You guys start muscling your way through the crowd, and you notice some people are reporters, some people are just, people with romantic intentions, and you hear a reporter up to him and go, "Hey, Stoke City News here. Tell me, Captain P, how's it feel to be the best wave rider the world's ever seen?" And he goes, "Dude, it's really not that deep. Just stay on the water, have a good time, and remember, stay chill, dude." And he gives a little wink to the camera, the fantasy camera. He's a half orc that's clad in completely gold armor. He has a golden surfboard to match. It's not the same one that looks like the one that was lost before, but it looks very similar. Like he has a striking family resemblance to the legendary surfer of the town.
Interesting.
His name is Captain P.
Yeah, it's sorry, that was the reporter. Little dude. It's short for Peter Kachu. You can call me P.
Peter, like Pikachu.
No, it's P.
Okay, all right, P.
Tell me, you entered the surf comp, little dude?
That's right, I am.
Dude, I didn't see your signups.
I can sign up the day of, can't I?
I mean, yeah, dude, but
I like to
during
be
the day.
I like to be a surprise.
Well, it's not a surprise. You just told me, dude.
A surprise for everybody else.
Everyone else is here, dude.
You think everyone's listening right now?
You see everyone like turn and look at you. They're like, "Yeah, no, we're here." Give me a intimidation check. Or are you trying to like get in his head, psych him out?
No, I'm literally just trying to defend myself.
All right. Well, you don't have to intimidate him then.
No, I don't want to intimidate him.
But he's gonna intimidate you.
Oh, he is?
Where did my D20 go?
I feel like
Which,
Nick's
yes, I have dice now.
I feel like Nick is starstruck by this guy. He wants to be as charming as Pikachu.
100%.
He got a nat 1, by the way. You can tell that this is all a big facade, and he's not actually as confident in himself as he seems.
Nikki relates. Nikki relates. Now he feels a little bit of sympathy.
You see a little twitch in his eye as he seems concerned.
Are the reporters like taking notes, or are they like? Because they're taking notes
For the Stoke City Chronicle.
Nikki, I want to make a perception check. Is there a way to like hijack a reporter to like tell them about the queen?
What do you have a spell you want to do? Do you just want to
that's a good
intimidate them into
question.
doing things? What are
No, just like I want to get the word out about the queen. So, but I mean, it's not like they're a TV crew or anything. They're just like taking notes for what, a paper?
Yep.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Okay.
Hammy wants to go up to a reporter and ask, if you were in the surf competition, who are like the top 5 people you'd worry about?
Hey, now that's a great question. What's your name, kid?
Hammy.
Hammy,
Good
I
sir.
tell you what, you might be on the top 5 coming soon. First of all, I'd look over at Captain P. He's number 1 top dog. Not a lot to worry about there. Then we got the twins, Salty and Summit. Salty and Slide. They like to talk about surfing. They actually freaky good. When you can see the future, way easier to surf. Next up, we got these out-of-towners in the back. They haven't given us their names, but they're real spooky, and I don't want to deal with them. Then you got the dwarf and the half-elf. So that's Borin and Alara. They seem nice enough, but I'll tell you what, he seems pretty boring to me. And then at number 5, I don't know. Mayor's pretty good, but normally he just does it to put on a good show. So
I want to make a perception check. Are the out-of-towners or the half-elf dwarf combo, are any of them the big bad boys? I don't know if I need a perception check for that, but I think I heard there were people here that worked with the king, right?
Yeah, it's the
That's how
out of
you're
towners.
rolling, Yeah.
The out of towners
sure.
in the corner.
I was waiting for confirmation. I got a 16.
Okay. Yes, the ones in the corner in the dark steel armor, they look like they are Bulwarker bad boys.
We should steer clear.
I was going to say we should just kill him.
We could check it out before the competition starts, but it's probably a bad look to kill our opponents
Yeah.
before the competition starts.
If only one of us. Oh yeah, maybe we should maybe we can
Fight
sabotage them, accidentally drown them.
Well, I'm thinking is, if we get caught like sabotaging our opponents, we'll probably like lose the city's recognition. We definitely won't.
Let's ask about that. Nikki turns to Captain P and says, "Listen, we're new to town, but we're doing the competition. What are the rules for the surf contest?"
Aha, little dude, that's a good question. Normally, you can do teams of up to 3. We sometimes, I take it by myself. I don't really need the help. But what you do, you each get 3 runs. You're going to go ahead. Each time, we're all going to line up, and get our turn based on some, like, the order that we get. And you can either ride the big wave, ride a little wave, or ride a medium wave. And then we'll do some tricks while we're on there. Depending on how big the wave is, how good your tricks are, how well you're able to stay up, all of your team will get their score, and then that's the winner. Normally the winner gets a pretty big sway. They can try to help, sway the vote for the mayor, maybe get a little bit of help there.
Good to know. And is messing with the competition frowned upon?
Are you saying you would cheat, dude?
I am not if it's in the rules. That's why I'm asking for the rules.
Listen, I'm just over here. I'm trying to be a big blue whale. You're trying to be a tiger shark. I can't mess with that.
We won't do it. I wanted to know the rules, so that's why I asked.
There's a couple judges. Maybe they catch you. Maybe they don't. We'll see.
Have any surfers ever been disqualified?
All the time, dude. There's that dude
For what?
back in the day.
For what?
He was stealing people's waves. He stole the mayor's wave.
And are there other things that get you disqualified?
Not that I know of, dude.
All right. Good information. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Wait, actually, one more question. Who's your? You said you do teams of 3. Who's your teammates?
I don't need them, dude.
Oh, you're going alone?
Why would I need teammates? I'm the best surfer there's ever been.
I don't think that's true.
What are you saying, dude?
This town literally has a statue of a guy who's the best surfer of the town history. There's no way you're better than him. You don't have a statue.
Oh, dude, that's my grandpa M.
Oh, so you're related to him.
Yeah, they went MNOP.
Mr. P,
Wouldn't he be?
Nah, he had 2 sons, and then an O.
Ah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
do you wear the armor when you surf?
Y'all did.
What happens if you fall? Gold 6.
I never fell, dude. And it's enchanted. Check it out. And you see him, run out of the surf hall and just jump into the water. And as he hits the water, he slides on his armor. And it just skids across it. And then he comes back and he's not wet at all. He's like, you see that, dude? That's pretty radical.
Thanks for letting us know magic's allowed.
We live in a magical world, dude.
Yeah, but a real surfer wouldn't need it.
Night huddle.
No, wait, real quick. Captain P, are there any creatures in the water while you guys are surfing?
Listen, dude. I'm a little nervous about that. We sent a couple of dudes, a couple of salt monkeys. They were gonna go take care of the Kraken. We haven't heard back from them. We haven't heard back from anybody. Sounds like their ship went down. So, if we can't find the Kraken and another ship goes down, we might have to cancel SurfCon. But don't tell
It might
anybody
get
that.
canceled. So, okay. Where's the last time the sea monster was seen? Where's the last place?
We all know where it is, and he just points over to the shipwrecks. It's like, it's over there, dude. It just keeps taking people over there, disappearing for a couple days, coming back and messing people up.
Oh, we were right there. We almost saw the sea monster right away. One more question, and then I'll leave you alone. Thank you for all your help.
Like 3 questions, dude.
No, I know. I keep coming up with new ones. Captain P, thank you for all your assistance. Last question. What do you think of Mayor Maris?
Oh, dude, I keep supporting him, and he keeps paying for my surfing. It's a good combination, dude.
Is he using campaign funds?
I don't know where the money comes from, dude, but all I know is this armor's freaking sweet, dude. It's like
Thank
banana
you.
bread at work, dude.
Banana bread at work, dude.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Hell yeah, dude. Card hand saw.
Huddle, group huddle.
Night huddle.
So we've learned that the mayor may be committing fraud.
Yeah, he's high as a kite. He's definitely committing fraud.
Using campaign funds to bribe the best surfer in the realm to vote for him.
Hey,
I think we need to ask around more about this mayor. Just putting it out there. Also, I'm actually starting to think we're gonna have to take care of the sea monster before the competition.
yep.
Well, do you guys want to go talk about the mayor, or should we go catch up with that ghost?
Let's talk about the mayor more. Let's meet the rest of the people here. But just a quick suggestion in case I forget later. Let's get that sea monster, and then if we kill it, let's mount its head on one of our surfboards.
Yes.
All right. Let's go to not the bad guys. Let's go to who can we talk to that is not the twins?
Yeah,
There-
there's Born and Alara, and then Summer.
Who do you guys want to talk to?
Let's talk to Born and Alara.
Okay.
Sounds good.
They're in the corner. They're having a beer. They're talking about their strategy for the surf competition, and you can hear as they're talking, they've come from Tataria, and they're, going back and forth. Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty rough where we're coming from. It's nice to get a vacation every once in a while. Yeah, I mean, we got to figure out what we're going to do here. Like, these are some pretty serious surfers, and we just kind of been in the guppy battle, so got to figure out what we're going to do. Don't worry about it. We're just here to have a good time and have a couple cervezas, and they cheers and they keep drinking.
Hey guys, you just said this is a vacation, so do you guys come here often, or is this like your first time here?
Yeah, so we've been coming every year for like 5 years. Never won anything, but we have a good time.
Nice. What do you think about the mayor?
Oh, are you a cop?
No, absolutely not.
He's spooky as heck, man. All this money just keeps going up there, and citizens ain't seeing it, but we're all too busy surfing and drinking to notice.
Oh my god.
He had some dude thrown out of the town for stealing his wave. I was there. He didn't steal it. This is a good kid. Just ended up getting caught in the crossfire.
What in the dictatorship have we walked into? I was not expecting this turn.
I think we met that guy. Was his name Bubbles?
Oh, yeah. Bubbles is a good dude.
So, where's the mayor's house?
Oh, have you not seen it? And he points up to the clifftop temple. He's like, Mayor moved in there. Kicked everyone else out. No one else is allowed in.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I have a question. Is there someone else that's running for mayor alongside Mayor Mavis?
I mean,
Maris.
nobody's running, but if anybody had a shot, I mean, twins could probably do it. If you find Bubbles and bring him back, probably get a story out to everybody.
Oh wow.
Well, we do know where Bubbles is.
That's great
It's
news.
just-
Where is he?
Last we saw him, he was at the pirate ship. But be careful, because there's also a kraken down there. So don't die.
Well, I'm not going there.
Okay. So if the mayor were not to be mayor anymore, who would take care of the town?
I'm the new mayor.
Oh, but there's no one in the running, so someone random.
We could probably get
Anybody.
somebody to run. Yeah. I mean, Captain P would probably take over because he's in charge of everything else.
Well, Captain P takes bribes, so maybe someone else.
I mean, who doesn't? Let's be honest.
Guys,
hopefully-
quick
Hopefully someone.
little, can we have a quick night huddle?
Okay, next
Someone else
night
here?
huddle. Night huddle.
Night huddle.
So this just turned into a completely different story.
No.
What was gonna happen? In like 3 conversations, this went from, oh yeah, fun surf, defeat the monster, to we have to expose the political turmoil going on
in Spoke City.
Well, I don't even know that
we just turned into like Batman, and this is
we
Gotham.
have to win over the town, and I think so that when we dispose, possibly like I mean, if we, I guess it's not really a problem if we convince the mayor to follow the queen. Then cool, we've done our job. But if he's,
the rule of the game is to get the area to fight for your queen.
Yeah, if he's gonna fight with us,
care.
yeah, if he's gonna fight with us, I mean, he takes a few bribes.
Nick,
The queen can deal with that later.
the city's a cesspool.
Hey, it's a cesspool with great weed.
They seem.
We're not the hero the city needs. We're the hero the city deserves.
So, I think at the end of the day, we don't have to win over necessarily the mayor, but we have to win over the town, which means winning the surf competition.
Hear me out. Why don't we bring back Bubbles at the end of everything and then make him the mayor?
That's not a bad idea. And then, but I mean, worst case scenario, the mayor stays, but we definitely have to get rid of the serpent, and we definitely have to get rid of and definitely have to win the competition. So we win everybody's respect.
All right.
So we can worry about the mayor later, but once we have gained everybody's trust, maybe we could have an insurrection.
I like it.
Overthrowing governments. Too.
Hey, man, we just got to get him on our side.
The only townies we've met are the corrupt mayor, the corrupt mayor's underling, the bartender, a criminal, and then 2 guys who can see the future.
And the guy who's taking the bribes and is loved by everybody.
And Yo Bruh, which we don't have a lot of options here for who could be the new mayor. If he might just be the best one for the job.
We may want to ask. I liked Yo Bro. We might want to ask him eventually what he thinks. Maybe Yo Bro can run the town. I like him.
I like the future, the fortune tellers.
I thought they were creepy, but okay.
I mean,
they also
you're the one who gave them their foot, Nick. I don't.
You said, can you read this, and stuck your foot on a table? Calling the other people weird.
I mean, it's just, I know quality fortune telling when I see it. And I wasn't ready to be done. All right. Any more questions for our friendly out-of-towners? Ooh, let's ask them about where they're from. Where are you guys from?
Tartaria. We always leave around this time because every full moon there's a big undead problem, and we don't feel like dealing with it.
Oh, an undead problem.
What if we agree to come help you with the undead problem? Would you help us with the surfing side of things?
Yeah, what do you need help with?
Do you know where everybody keeps their surfboards?
Oh, I like where your head is at.
He turns and he goes, well, they normally line them up here. Sometimes they leave them here overnight. I know Captain P likes to have a couple too many, and if you can get a couple more in him, he'll probably leave his board here. He's not riding it home. Can't get a DUI.
Well, we don't need it tonight. We need it before the competition, which is in like 4 days. So, because if we do it right away, what's the point? So
we could steal the surfboard and then force him to come with us to find the lost one.
And then what? What are we going to do with him? Kill him?
We're going to threaten to expose the corruption in the town that he is a part of if he doesn't throw the surf competition for us.
Oh, man. That's so good. Are you kidding me?
Hey, guys, real quick, since I know we can have up to 3 people in a team, what would you say is the best way of going about a surf competition with 3 people? Everyone on their own team, or 3 people to a team? If we're all working together, if only one of us needed to win, should we do everyone on one team or all 3 of us on one team? And I'm talking to the out-of-towners.
Forrest and Alara.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking to
Alara.
yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to the 2 of them, and I was like, answer, guys. Yeah. Alara looks at you and goes, well, I mean, we would surf with you if you want to, but then each of you would probably need 1 or 2 people to surf with you. I know the twins normally do it themselves, but they'd love a latch on, and Summer's always been doing it herself, but she's pretty solid.
Yeah. I'm saying if only one of us needed to win, would it be best to do each of us like having no one on our team and doing it by ourselves, or all three of us on one team
I mean,
together?
I've never heard of having help being a bad thing, but that's up to you.
All right, thank you.
I'm kind of thinking that we actually need to be the team, the three of us, because now that there's a questionable mayor and a dictatorship going on, I think we all need to be on the winning team, so we all have the respective. That's just my 2 cents. But okay, do we have any more questions for Borin and Alara? I guess we can come back and. Oh no, are we gonna try to get Pikachu,
Guys,
Captain P blasted?
Yeah, you guys go get him drunk. I'm gonna go turn into a wood boring beetle and eat a bunch of holes in people's surfboards.
The cloak of beetle.
I'm obsessed with this plan. All right. Nikki pulls out his lute. Oh my gosh. No. Nikki pulls out his what is it? The ukulele of Jimmy Buffett. And gets some margaritas up in this John. What is the song, Margaritaville? I would like to play that.
Okay.
And he strolls back up to actually no, before he starts playing, he strolls back up to Captain P and he says, he slaps him on the back and he says, "This one's for you." And then he starts playing for some margaritas.
Okay. Give me just a d20 roll with your is your intelligence or your wisdom higher?
Intelligence or wisdom. I don't think either of them is that high. Intelligence, wisdom is +0, and
Actually,
intelligence is +2. So +2.
This is a booze roll. Give me a charisma.
Oh, I'm very charismatic.
Rizzed up over here.
+3. So, and I rolled a 14, so 17.
Okay, with a 17. Yeah, he doesn't save. You just start making all sorts of margaritas appear in people's cups. As they finish their drink, like more margarita just shows up, and everyone else starts getting rowdy, but you can see Captain P like beginning to put his margarita down and goes, "Ugh, I think I had one too many, little guppy dude."
And I think Nickelback is also using this as an opportunity to just kind of like become like a positive presence in the town, make himself known. And he says, "Nonsense. Balderdash, today we drink. In a few days, we ride the waves. Have some margaritas." Does he say anything? That's
Okay.
it. That's it.
Oh,
Did you want like a big speech? Like I'm just
I
going to get
thought
him
it
to
was
drink alcohol.
I thought it was like a sonnet or something. Yeah.
No.
So he goes, "You're right, dude. You want to have a drink together?"
Sure.
All right. And
He's already been drinking, so I'm assuming.
While this is going on, I've eaten holes in every surfboard.
Perfect.
And can I hide? Can I steal his surfboard while I'm out there?
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand check.
Nat 20.
Yeah, you can put that thing wherever you want it.
Perfect.
Within reason. So, like, hide it somewhere in the town.
Well,
I'm gonna
guys,
take it. Can I just put it on top of the building that we're in, like on the roof?
Heck yeah. I like it. All right, so
We're so mean.
Well, guys, we still have like 4 more days to the competition, so they can just like get new boards or just find their board.
Yeah,
So
We've only been
I-
here 3 days.
So as a wood boring beetle, the holes that I'm eating in the board, you can't necessarily tell that they're there. Like it's a very small entry hole, and then I've eaten a bunch of wood. Like think of it like a cave system through the surfboard. So they don't necessarily know that their boards are damaged.
Plus, it involves them getting a new board. Involves them going through a whole Karate Kid, Kill Bill sequence with Yobra. So
Great point.
it's fair. Okay, so I think the best way to resolve your interaction with Captain P would be a good old-fashioned drinking competition.
Oh no.
So he has already been drinking.
Yes.
So we're going to give him disadvantage to start, but we're going to do a couple of constitution checks and see who can hold down their marg the best.
Oh no, I'm not
We'll
very
see how the rest of your day goes.
constitutionable, but that's okay. Is it just me? Is Hammy in this or
I
no?
think it's just you.
Oh,
You're the one
good.
that asked him.
Oh, good. Yes.
All right.
All right.
You got a 12.
He got a 12,
Yep.
and I'm rolling for Constitution. 5.
You throw up after your first margarita.
The first one.
He pats you in the back and goes, "Oh, dude, that's all right. You're gonna blow chunks in the sea, dude."
And I'm back inside at this point, and I go, "It's always Nick." Hey P, I'll take Nick's spot. Let's go.
You ready for another drink, dude? And he, all right, ready?
I'm ready.
Constitution. Oh no, you got a 5.
19.
All right. He gets his butt kicked. He's starting to stumble a little bit. You can see he's like starting to go down. He's like, you want another, dude? These keep filling up magically, dude.
Hey man, I'm just getting started.
Dude. And he gets nat 1.
14.
Oh man.
So you see Captain P stumble backwards into a crowd of Stokesidians, and he falls on their table and just passes out face up on the middle of their conversation. And that is where Captain P sleeps for the night. He also pees his pants a little bit.
And I just stand up on the bar, full Black Panther situation, and I'm like, "This is your champion? This is your surfing champion. He had 3 margaritas. He's dead, basically."
One of the reporters comes up to you and goes, "Hey, you're new in town, so tell me about yourself. What are you surfing for?"
I'm surfing for Queen Underwood.
Tell me more about the Queen. What's her cause? What's she trying to do here?
Well, you see, there's some people, and I glare over at the bulwarkers in the corner who are trying to start an uprising. But the Queen needs people on her side, and I hope that by winning the surf competition with my team, that we can get the city on our side.
I can see the headlines tomorrow. Stoke City, surf for war.
I mean,
Surf for war.
I don't know if surf for war would necessarily work. Maybe like shift the tides.
That was so good.
That's really good. Ike is frozen in the corner.
Yeah, I can see that. Change the
Ike's been-
tides. Surf for war. Got it.
Whatever works for you. But just make sure you speak highly of Queen Underwood when you write this article.
Good to go. Appreciate it. And he takes his little magical quill, takes a bunch of notes, and runs away. All right. I think you have exhausted this bar. Everyone is starting to make their way out for the evening. And this is the end of day 3. You will have 4 days after this. Let's say Summer comes up to the 3 of you and goes, "Hey, out-of-towners, you guys got a place for the night?"
Actually, no, and this guy's puking his guts out in the corner.
That's normal. We've seen him. I mean, he called me. He thought he was a piece of meat. He thought I was a piece of meat before. So
Oh, you're talking about me?
yeah.
I forgot about that.
I've been drinking. Normally I'd say some wise quip about how really we are just pieces of meat, but the piece of meat that we are doesn't make our experience. But I've had like 9 margaritas at this point. We just gotta go to bed.
Oh well. You know, I got a couple of bunk beds, and it's nothing crazy, but it's better than sleeping on the beach. You guys want to come shack up for the night?
We would love that, Summer.
All right. You. Oh, what's up?
I was gonna say, can we huddle really fast, super fast before we go with Summer? What was the point of us getting Captain P plasters? I thought we were like kidnapping him and doing something with that.
No,
Are
I
we
just
leaving him.
I stole his surfboard.
That's
he's gonna
it.
He's gonna be freaking out about his surfboard, and then we're gonna come up to him and be like, "Psych, dog, we took it."
Oh, like we're holding it ransom. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Break. Okay. We follow Summer.
Okay. You make your way back. It's a small, humble house on the edge of town. You step inside. There's a little entryway. She says, "Hey guys, just take your shoes off real quick. It's just a summer thing." And she just takes you back into your little rooms and shows you to a quaint little. It smells like it's been freshly cleaned, and like maybe she's been hoping that someone would eventually need to use her guest room, but you can tell that the sheets and the bed has been made for quite some time. She goes, I don't really have a lot of friends from around here, so it's just nice to meet your acquaintance, and there's water on the tap, and let me know if you need anything else. She
Thanks,
closes
Summer.
her door and gives you some time.
Can I immediately cast Find Traps?
Sure.
Since we're going to be taking a rest anyway, might as well. Yeah, so are there any traps in the room?
No. It's
All right, perfect.
She is,
Figured I'd play it safe, you know?
yeah, and if you want to give me an insight check too.
15.
Okay. Nikki, are you doing it too or no?
Oh, sure. Hold on. I rolled a nat 1, so no, I'm not.
Okay. And
Nick is still
Hammy?
plastered.
Hammy's having technical difficulties.
Well, while Hammy has technical difficulties, Summer appears to be giving all of the, she is very true to herself. She has not been hiding anything from you. She is truly just trying to be kind.
We love Summer.
Fantastic. I want to talk to Summer. Hey, Summer. I have a question for you. Since
Yeah,
we're
what's
out of
going on?
towners, I'm just curious. I've been hearing, differing opinions about the mayor. So I kind of wanted to know what you thought of him, Mayor Maris.
It depends. Are you a cop?
No, we are just people that care.
Listen. The mayor has been tough to some, and I would say tough but fair, but he has not been fair at all. He clearly has favorites. I don't know where our taxes go to. All of our houses we make them ourselves, and the whole Navy just died. So, I don't really know what we bring to the table anymore. Really, everything that we should be putting into getting ready for the weird stuff that's happening with the king of imagination, Ted, we're putting into this surf comp and pretending like we have no problems. It sounds like we need somebody else to be doing this, but no one would ever run against Maris because he's a mean boy.
So you are concerned about the king. That's you're concerned about who the king of Bulwarker.
Yeah, so the bowl boys, they're here and trying to convince us to come into their little area. I know you guys are here for Underwood, but you seem nice so far and haven't. I mean, they already threw a dude in the ocean. It wasn't very nice. Pretty rude.
What was the dude's name?
Oh, it's Bubbles. I mean, he's been having.
Bubbles has had a rough go of it.
Bubbles is catching so many strays.
Yeah.
I don't know if Bubbles is strong enough to be the mayor.
Bubbles needs his get back, and I think we can get it for him.
He needs
Yeah.
to grow a pair, I think.
We need a strong leader to unite Stoke City, but then also a stronger leader on a national stage to unite the imagination. So,
Do you suggest anybody for the role of mayor?
well, I was gonna say Bubbles, but every time I had to talk about him, it sounds like he's getting his ass kicked.
What about you?
Would you ever do it?
I mean, I would love to, but I'm just a barkeep that, I went to law school for a couple of years. And, yeah, I took the
You
bar.
just went to law school.
And I mean, I've dabbled in socioeconomic relations. And I do have a pretty firm understanding of our tourism industry and how to keep it running. But I don't know. Bubble Boy seems like a better choice.
Summer, you just described like the perfect leader.
Oh, well, you guys are too sweet.
So,
Well,
hypothetically speaking, if we were to potentially get you in position to run this town, would you be interested?
Anything to help the people.
that's what I like to hear, Summer. That's a good leader mindset. I think you, young lady. I think you'd make a fantastic mayor.
Why do you keep calling me little lady? I'm a grown woman with my own mind and set of skills.
I humbly apologize.
It's demeaning.
Summer, I apologize for Nick. Was still the only woman he's ever looked at is Queen Underwood, so he's woefully unprepared to speak to women on a regular basis. So I sincerely apologize for him. I just want you to know that Cordonia is not like that. We are good people who are just trying to stop this presence, this evil presence.
Well, thank you. Is there anything else, or otherwise I think I'm going to call it in for the night?
No,
I cast Druidcraft to make a flower appear in my hand, and I hand it to Summer.
What kind of flower?
Whatever Summer's favorite flower is.
You can't just guess your favorite flower.
All right, so I asked Summer, what's your favorite flower?
Oh, I actually prefer algae.
Perfect. And then I make some algae appear in my hand.
Okay.
I can basically whisper. I'm whispering to the spirits of nature, and I can make stuff happen naturally. So I just make algae appear in my hand, and I hand it to her.
Roll for Riz.
Big Riz roll here. 19. I'm rolling good tonight. I wish we were in a battle.
She goes, oh, 1 second, let me get and she grabs a little pot and puts the algae in so she can keep it. She goes, I'm going to name it Avocado Jr.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Nick is trying not to cry. You have a child.
It's so sweet.
Oh, Nick, buddy, you gotta go to bed. All right, good night, Summer.
All right, good night.
Good night, Summer.
Good night,
Guys.
adventurers.
Guys, I still think Bubbles might be our best shot. All right, look, Summer is great, and no one can deny that. And Bubbles has been through a lot, and he gets bullied everywhere you go. But this is a ocean town. You know what bubbles do in the water? They rise. Okay, Bubbles. I can see something in Bubbles. Okay, he will be the hero of this town.
On the flip side, as you said, he's been bullied a lot. What happens if we put him in power and he wants to start bullying other people back as revenge?
Who's he going to get? Yobra? He hit us each like twice.
Yes, but if we put Bubbles in charge, maybe he switches alliances and goes and partners with Bulvarka.
We don't have to make this decision now. But Summer is the right answer. But we don't have to make this decision now. So I say we go to bed and we wake up fresh and we go blackmail Pikachu.
Well, real quick, you go to sleep.
Well, the taxman's here. Time to pay your tithings.
Hey guys, want to take a quick break for some shoutouts and some programming notes. First, thank you very much to everybody that is listening. It's just, a click for you, part of your morning drive, however you use the show, but it means a ton to us that you're enjoying it. So if you could like, subscribe, share, whatever you think is appropriate, we would love to have more people enjoy the show because we like seeing you guys smile. If you would like to have your name or you have an item idea for the show, go ahead and comment it under one of our YouTubes or on Spotify. I check those pretty frequently, so if you have an idea or you want your name used, like Salty and Slide McGlide were submitted by FF Mad Jester on Twitter, and Chris was Chris Battistil on Twitter as well. So if you want to be part of the show, if you want to be part of the adventure, just feel free to comment. Let's get back to the show. And then you wake up and you see it's a bright new day. The ocean breeze is just putting the salt into your lungs and you feel magnificent and rested and lovely. Summer has woken up and already made you guys some eggs and toast, but she had to run to her barkeep shifts where she works at Surf City Surfaces. And you still have a couple of things that you can take care of. The sign-up sheet for the surf competition is open right now. You notice that Captain P is there and he has some fantasy Advil and some fantasy orange juice in his hand. You can still go back and adventure a little bit more in the shipwrecks, or you can head up to the Clifftop Temple, which you now know is Mayor Maris's home. So, where would you like to go?
I think we go talk to Captain P. We gotta blackmail him and convince him to come on our journey with us, so he can, help us out with both the tower and maybe the shipwrecks.
Okay.
That's how best friends are made, is through blackmail.
True.
Okay. So you guys head up to the Stoke City Surf Competition signups, and you see him with just drained eyes and a face that looks like he has been through hell. He is a very, very sleepy boy, and he just kind of looks up at you and goes, "Ugh. If you want to sign up, dude, just put your name down. Be there in 4 days, solstice or something."
How you feeling there, bud?
Oh my god, dude. Frickin' margaritas, dude.
Margarita.
I had at least one, probably more.
You had like 4 with me, and I don't know how much I had before that, but
Listen, dude. Grandpa M was able to drink all night, and I'm not going to let him down. That's why I started this morning with a mimosa. And he holds up his orange juice that is actually just 90% champagne.
Hair of the prince.
so
Prince.
Sorry.
That was good.
that was good. So yeah, man. Everybody else here has the surfboards. Where's yours?
I didn't have time to look, dude. I'm going to go surfing after work, so I'll find it later. Probably just went on some late night nar shredding.
But where's your surfboard?
I don't know. Do you look at your surfboard every day, dude? Where's
Every
your
d-
surfboard?
Right here. I pull it out of my magical pouch.
Oh, you just have that? Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
And here's mine. And I pull out my misshapen piece of wood.
And he looks at you and goes, "Oh my god, dude, put that away. I'm gonna throw up." Oh god. You guys made those with Yo Bra, didn't you, dude?
How'd you know?
Family friend, dude. How do you think I made this? And then he tries to hold up his surfboard, and then he realizes he doesn't have it, and goes, "All right, fair point. Fair point."
Seems like somebody didn't pass the trials.
Dude, I did. That's where my board is. You see my board, dude.
You don't have a surfboard here, brother.
I have a proposition for you,
What's up,
Captain
dude?
P. We'll help you find your surfboard and I have an interesting proposition for you. We heard that there's a missing surfboard that would belong to your ancestor, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and it's probably up there with the mayor, is from our understanding.
What made you say that, dude? The mayor's never kept anything from me.
Isn't that where the board was last seen? Was up on the cliffside?
Yeah, I did, but it probably got thrown into the ocean or washed away in a storm, or I don't.
Well, we want to go confront the mayor anyways. Just give him a little talking to, see what he's about. And we were thinking that you come with us, and then we'll help you find your board.
Okay. So you want me? Hear me out. You want me to super hungover climb that cliff, and then talk to my boss about why he should help you?
So here's what we're going to do. See those shipwrecks over there? We're intrigued. We'll give you some time to get less hungover. Go check out the ships. We'll meet you back here. And then we just want you to have a conversation with the mayor while we take a look around.
Okay, dude. Okay. And what do you want me to say to old water boy?
Whatever gets us an hour and a half to look around for free. Talk about your surf career. Talk to him about the panic about your missing surfboard. We'll help you find it, but we got to do this first. This is of utmost importance to the queen.
You said you need how long, dude? I need a fucking nap, dude.
Like an hour and a half.
All right. Yeah. Let me find a way to get the mayor. I got you. All right. Give me a persuasion check because you are convincing him to distract his boss to help you.
I give bardic inspiration.
Perfect. So I got that, and then I have to roll. So total is 22.
Ooh.
That'll do. Yeah, he goes, okay, dude, that makes total sense. I have no idea why I would not want to do that.
Appreciate you, Captain P. And I take a little margarita that I have left over from last night and set it in front of him. And we walk away after we sign up for the surf contest, but then we walk away.
Okay, cool. And did you all sign up as one team, or did you all sign up individually?
We're one team.
I'm thinking one team is more fun.
Word. All right, so you guys are signed up. You are now making your way to the shipwreck. Is that where you'd like to go next, or where would you like to go?
We should go find that ghost, right, guys? Should we go find the missing surfboard, go through the ghost?
I kind of wanted to find the surfboard first, but it sounds like we're doing that later. So maybe we go investigate the boats and see if we can take care of the sea monster problem. So there is still a surf competition.
Well, wasn't the prophecy? It was like below the sea monster is the board.
Really?
Like we have to beat the monster to get the board.
Oh.
I thought that's what the prophecy said. And then a hero will emerge.
We don't even know if we're
a
going to
really
find
cool hammer, and his name is Hammy, and he's going to have a rocking board.
I don't remember that part of the prophecy.
You guys have the prophecy in your email.
Okay, well, I don't want to read all of that again, but I say we go look for the sea monster. Sure, we don't even know if we're gonna find it.
Okay, so you would like to walk me through this. You're gonna go to shipwreck area, and then you're gonna go right towards the ocean or left towards what you've already adventured. And then
I think
go meet the ghost.
I think we're going towards the ocean, correct, people? Is that what we want to do? Okay. And then investigate the rest of the ship and then see if we can find signs of said sea monster.
Okie dokie. So we're going to have you guys come in through the eerily familiar hole that Hammy broke in the wall. As you move in, you see the bodies of ghouls that just had no chance against you. And as you move into the next room, which I would assume that you move into, you begin to hear some singing.
I think we need to learn from our mistakes and sneak in this time.
It's enjoyable and relaxing and soothing. And as you hear this song going, it begins to fill your whole mind. You begin to lose control of what you're doing or where you're going. And each of you give me a charisma saving throw.
Uh-oh.
4.
Oh, 21.
This is where I roll poorly.
Okay. What did you get, Isaac?
20 not nat.
20 not nat. Okay. Yeah. So Isaac and Nikki are both completely immune to it. You guys just hear the song and you feel it beginning to swell into your consciousness and to pursue everything that you are, but you're able to push it out with a reminder of what you're here to do. Avocado, you're not so lucky. You just hear this beautiful melody and it speaks to you and you can hear it saying, "Come to me.
Oh no.
Come to me." And you, without another thought, just continue walking forward into the next room, where you see 3 sirens, each singing their own tune. And as you're stepping closer, you, Nikki and Hammy, can see they are about to just take Avocado, and you will likely never see him again.
Okay. Nikki jumps forward and claps hands over his ears.
Over Avocado's ears?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me a persuasion? I don't know. How would that work? Are we just gonna say that
Would
first?
shutting depends on the sirens. Would shutting the sound off stop, or would it I don't know, maybe maybe Avocado needs to make a save or something?
I think the song has already gotten to Avocado.
Oh, okay. So
it's gonna keep going until he give me a history check.
sure.
Real quick.
16.
You know that if he ever gets attacked by one of them, or if he gets hurt, he can try again.
Punch him. Punch him, Nick. Punch him.
Nick hits him.
Give me an attack roll.
Sure. I'm trying to
Just
figure
an unarmed strike, right?
Yeah, but if I do unarmed strike, I'm less likely to hit.
I can heal him. I've got a lot of healing spells.
I'll do my dagger. It's not that much damage. You'll be fine. Or maybe I'll just do a spell. I'll do no.
I'm gonna hit him with my warhammer.
No, don't do that. I'll just give him a small little stabby stab. And I got 14. Does that hit you?
Avocado,
Me-
what's your...
Armor class 14.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, you stab him.
And my dagger only does 5 damage.
Christ.
Okay. As you stab Avocado,
Sorry.
give me another saving throw. What was it? Constitution?
No.
Charisma saving throw.
18.
Nope. Still.
Oh my
you are
God.
getting
I just stabbed him for no reason.
You are getting closer and closer to the sirens. They're about 30 feet away now, and they are each perched on the open end of a sea deck.
Is he just mindlessly droning forward?
Yes.
And he's just like, okay, I'm gonna rush forward and I'm gonna put my unmovable rod in his shirt, like in his shirt. So he's just walking on a treadmill, and I'm gonna click it.
Okay. That's a great idea. That works. So he will just continue to be walking there. And the two of you, Avocado, I'm sorry, you're just hanging out there. You see...
I don't even know what's going on. I'm just listening to
with
some
a
great
dagger
music.
sticking out of you.
Literally, I've got
A dagger in your leg and a rod in your back.
I got a dagger hanging out of my ass, and I just got a giant rod in my back. My eyes are whited over, and I'm just listening to songs.
I'm just imagining him trying to get at his back, but confused, trying to swat his back. That's pulling him backwards.
Oh, man. And with that, you see the three sirens look at you. There's one with sharp red hair that's glowing in the day's sun. You see one with dark black hair and black wings to match. And then you see one with brown hair and brown wings to match. And they look at you and in unison say, "Bring him to me, or there will be trouble." And with that, roll for initiative.
Oh.
We are the knights of the appropriately shaped table.